Finally, this crazy international break has come to an end. The next international break is around the 14th of November. So another international break is still around on the 14th of November this year. So at least let's go back to club football for a little while. Let's just go back and see club football, because this international break was disappointing, full of a lot of disappointment. Understand? Full of disappointment. One truth is that even though I did not upload a single video throughout this international break, one way or the other, some of you or you guys will still select games that will disappoint. That is just one reality. On your own, you will still select a game that will disappoint, because we saw a lot of crazy events in this international break, a lot. But at the same time, it has finally come to an end. We'll be back to club football, and to be honest, I believe it's going to be more exciting than this crazy thing that just happened in terms of this international break. So yesterday, we had just one sleep winning after France disappointed us by conceding that second goal. France struggling to beat Iceland. Crazy. So this was the sleep we won yesterday. Wales versus Belgium. Belgium to win or draw. Remember, this was the same Belgium that failed to score a single goal against North Macedonia. Now look at how goals are pouring everywhere. Belgium to win or draw, they played 4-2. Slovenia and Switzerland. Switzerland to win or draw. I know a good number of people that went with Slovenia and Switzerland over 1.5 goals. They just came here, shook their hands, and everybody went home. 0-0. Northern Ireland versus Germany. We had either the home team or the away team to win. Germany scored one goal in the first half and stopped scoring. I know there are some people that will still go for over 1.5 goals. Germany to score over 1.5 goals, over 2.5 goals, nothing. Just one goal. Now, Sweden versus Kosovo. Like I said yesterday, don't be surprised if Sweden loses this game again, because Isak and Gyökeres are just not, it's not happening. Like, they've lost it. And they did. Back-to-back loss against Kosovo. Come on. Back-to-back loss against Kosovo. 0-2 and 0-1. Or was it 2-0 and 0-1? I said it yesterday. That don't be surprised that Sweden will lose against Kosovo. That was why I went with either the home team or the away team to win. And look at it. They lost again to Kosovo. And there are some people that will still go for over 1.5 goals on this game. And look at it again. 0-1. Some might still go with Sweden to win. Some might go with Sweden to win or draw. Some might go with Sweden to score. None happened. Look at it. So this was the only two odd we had winning yesterday. France disappointed our second two odd, in which if France had won that game 2-1, they could not hold that 2-1 lead, and they blew it away, playing 2-2 draw. So that was it for yesterday. And I wish us nothing but the very best for today. So today there's going to be a positive EV, and I'm going to give you an explanation why I will be giving a positive EV. And the explanation means I'll be explaining the positive EV or in details, why I selected that game for positive EV. Now, these are our sleeps for today, and as you're watching the video right now, ensure you are hitting the like button. Let me load them up. Ensure you're hitting the like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And also don't forget to check out the over 1.5 goal strategy. The link to the video is pinned in the comment section of this video. Understand? That video is very, very helpful, very, very useful in terms of selecting your over 1.5 goals, and as well learning your bankroll management and money management. Very, very crucial and important. So ensure you're checking out the over 1.5 goal strategy for your own benefit. So that is, by the way, here are our sleeps for today. So talking about our sleep one, we have a 2.196 odd. And before I call it, guys, Nigeria takes on Benin today, and also South Africa takes on Rwanda. South Africa, Nigeria, and Benin are on the verge of qualifying. depending on who plays better. If South Africa loses against Rwanda and Nigeria beats Benin with a good number of goals, in which is going to look kind of impossible, Nigeria goes through. If South Africa beats Rwanda, Nigeria still beats Benin, one way or the other, I don't know. But like I still ask again, will Nigeria qualify or go through any process of qualification for the World Cup? Drop it in the comment section. But for me, despite it's my country, it's going to be very, very tight. One sad reality, okay, this explanation I'm about to give now is for the positive EV. So let's dive into our games for today before I talk about this explanation on the positive EV end. We have South Africa versus Rwanda. We have South Africa to win. Gabon versus Burundi. We have Gabon to win. And finally, DR Congo versus Sudan. DR Congo to win. And finally again, Somalia versus Mozambique. We have either the home team or the away team to win. So 4 games, 2 odds. South Africa to win, Gabon to win, Congo to win, home or away team to win between Somalia and Mozambique. That is our first slip. Heading to our second slip, we have a 2.411 odd from the World Cup qualification, Europe. Estonia taking on Moldova. We have Estonia to win or draw. Andorra taking on Serbia. Serbia to win in full time. Republic of Ireland versus Armenia. Either the home team or the away team to win in full time. And finally, Portugal versus Hungary. Portugal to win in full time. 4 games, 2.411 odd. That sums up our slip 2. Then our last slip before Our last slip before the positive EV. Our last slip before the positive EV. We have 2 games, 2.55 odd. Nigeria versus Benin. We have 2 goals ahead handicap to Benin. And finally, Portugal versus Hungary. 3 goals ahead handicap to Hungary. So these 2 games sums up our slip 3. 2 games, 2.559 odd. So that is all for today's predictions. Now, the positive EV. What is our positive EV? First of all, for those that are asking what is positive EV, if you are new to this channel, you will know that positive EV means, for those that have been in the channel, you should know that positive EV means positive expected value, where the bookmaker underestimate a market or a particular team or an option. Then at the end of the day, after you've done your research, you find out that there's a good value there. And there's a very good chance it happens. That is if you have done your research very, very well. Now, what is our positive EV for today? Our positive EV for today is, and please listen to the reason why I selected that positive EV. Our positive EV is Nigeria versus Benin. We all see how, we all have seen how Nigeria are always struggling when they play international-wise. Nigeria always struggle when they play international-wise, you understand? They struggle as a team. They have one of the best set of players, but they tend to struggle. Look at against Lesotho, Zimbabwe. We can't dominate. We can't dominate like Algeria. We can't dominate like Tunisia. We can't dominate like Morocco. And they call us the giant of Africa in terms of all, most especially when we're talking about football stars. We have one of the best set of players. But when we come together, they play I don't want to use some kind of harsh words. They play annoying football. No quality, nothing. If you look at this game between Nigeria and Benin, you know that there's a very good chance Benin hold Nigeria to a draw. There's a very good chance. We have seen it against Lesotho. We can't score Lesotho 3-4 goals. Then how do you expect to score Benin 3-4 goals? Benin is a more tougher side and a more dangerous side than Lesotho. Benin needs this match. Nigeria need this match. But to me, Benin is looking like a more prepared side than Nigeria. You get my point? Look at when Benin played Rwanda. They really needed that game in the last minute. The dying minute they scored Rwanda. So my pick for this game is 2 goals ahead handicap to Benin at 1.70 odd. I love Nigeria. I want Nigeria to qualify to the World Cup, but let's face reality. This is analysis and statistics. Based on analysis and statistics, Nigeria are performing poorly international-wise. They perform poorly, very poor. And Benin, they look a more stronger side to do something. We might end up getting the win, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that. I can't hit my chest and say we'll beat Benin. It's going to be difficult. That is just the reality. When your team is performing poorly, you call them out. That is just it. Nigeria is performing poorly international-wise. Imagine with the likes of Iwobi, Osimhen, Ademola Lookman. Midfield is good. But when we come together, poor football, very poor. No tactical style, no quality, nothing. We just come run around the pitch and expect Osimhen to perform magic and put one goal in the post or penalty. I believe this game is going to be a very tight game between Nigeria and Benin, so I'm leaning on 2 goals ahead handicap as the single positive EV in this game today. I will not be shocked if Nigeria plays a draw against Benin. Instead, if you want to take it furthermore, Benin to win or draw, that is taking it furthermore. But I'm only going to stick with Benin 2 goals ahead handicap at 1.70 odd, a very good value there. And as usual, I've staked on it as single. That is our positive EV because it's a positive signal there. If you don't like it, you forget about it. That is all for today. I wish us nothing but the very best. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed and wonderful day. And looking forward to see you this weekend with more good, well-analyzed weekend Premier League predictions and other top divisions predictions. I wish us nothing but the very best. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to join our Telegram, our basketball channel, and all our platforms. All the links are pinned in the comment section. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and bye. For now, Nigeria, I wish you all the very best.